You know, we got to give some commentary for these guys. Let's show them what's up. We got this next match coming in for y'all. It's going to be Leazure versus Rich.
So Leazure, he hasn't made it out to too many Monday Night Melees, but you can expect him to be one of the staple pieces here now that he's finally graduated high school.
Hey,
which is crazy because you look at the kid, especially in real life, and you're just like, wait,
high school?
High school? You sure there? You don't work at Intel?
Well, we can see the maturity in their play. We're going to see how much they've developed. And you can see, so there's some things that you can do with Samus where you can test people to see how much they know the matchup. So, for instance, sometimes when it gets to stage positioning, Samus will sit at the edge and they'll crouch. And what they're doing is they're waiting for someone to come in with jump in nair or jump in or dash attack or something, some overextension. They'll crouch cancel that and then immediately down smash and then send them flying off the side of the stage because it puts them behind Samus. So once you do that, now it becomes the fun edge guard game of let me shoot projectiles at you. And then once you come from too low, I'm going to dunk you. It's fantastic.
This is definitely playing against Samus is strange to say the least. But overall, most people would think that Fox wins this. That being said,
Agreed.
Samus being the bounty hunter that she is, does have some great tools to combat the space animal. It's all going to really revolve around conditioning, in particular with the tilt and how much Rich can get off of options like that down smash.
Ooh, raw duff forward smash takes him out. Now charges the ball, ready to go. This is what's so important is having this threat increases that threat zone so much more, and it forces people to act differently around it. There's the wave dash back down smash that I've been talking about.
Yes.
Ooh, he nearly covered the option. If he'd shot that off a little bit earlier, we could be seeing a dead Fox potentially.
Don't be expecting to see Rich playing the aggressor. Samus is not necessarily suited with the best approaching tools, but the one thing that Samus does have is an excellent array of counter-punching options overall to combat some of the aggression that we're going to be seeing from Leazure. So let's see if we can continue seeing some of those wave dashes being utilized to barely get around some of those aerials and then counter with those long pokes.
And Fox with those auto-canceled bears doing a good job of forcing out Samus. Now this is the second time that we're looking for down smash to become an option. When you see that down smash come out, look for those robot legs because those lose their hurt box as soon as you do that down smash. Their hurt box is raised up and those hit boxes are then replaced there. And it's usually a really strong option for edge guarding when people are coming down from the lower end.
Can we talk about how beautiful that tech was? That was a dead Fox. That was a dead Fox, or at the very least a Fox very much off stage. But he was able to also take that and make it back onto the stage, and he's still trying to pile on that extra credit. Dash attack's finally connecting. Ooh, charges it a little bit too long, but still gets away with that down smash.
And this is what I'm talking about earlier, right? Because he knew the ball was coming, it forced him to react with a roll, and then it put him in the poor position. And right now, you're seeing Rich abuse that. Oh, he guessed that he was going to go a bit higher up. And now the punishment potentially will follow.
Yeah, Tech just in time to avoid the aerial. Ends up getting an aerial of his own, makes this down to even stocks. Nice! I love the raw charge shot. I do. It's one of those things, especially when you're this far behind, you're thinking, okay, what can I do for damage? What can I really do to even up the damage? And look at him continuing with just barely clipping it with some of these attacks he's doing.
So now you're looking to see, you're seeing multiple times where we're just trying to cover that platform above him with that up smash, not getting much out of it. But this is what is so important about the character as well, is that nair. That nair comes out super quick, can be acted as a combo breaker, as well as ways to push your opponent off stage at higher percentages like you're seeing now. It lingers out for so long. Is he going to be able to finish it right here? There's another down smash. Look at that. You see what I've been talking about here, is that it launches them in the direction opposite of what Samus is facing. But from the reverse side, pops them back towards that direction.
A big thing on why Rich was able to bring this back is because Leazure is playing a little bit recklessly. He's got a beautiful string going, which is great, and I can see that's why he wants to play so aggressively. But at the same time, if he's not, I don't feel like he's very patient, right? And he's not doing as good of a job of respecting some of Samus's options. And he's getting away with it right now because he has so much momentum and he's been able to net some great combos. And he's ensuring that Rich can't make it back onto the stage, but especially continuing into the set, that's one thing that I think he needs to check a bit. Ooh, use that tether recovery, makes it back on, whiffs the up smash, up throw, up air, not an option against Samus because of her unique properties being both floaty and heavy.
That's floaty mid tier. Yep. Well, forcing his way back in. And now we're looking for that next shot. You have Samus in super high percentages, and that's why you're seeing leazure going in there, whiffing those raw forward smashes. He just needs one, and that is the one.
Is. Up throw up air might not work out, but the dash attack up air, 60% of the time, it works every time.
There you go. All right, so we're going into this next one. I don't know if we're getting counter picks here. Nope. Samus? Peach? We're going to see very different. Okay, there it is.
Going for the Peach, interesting. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
The Samus didn't quite work out, but at the same time, I think about the fact that just looking at that match, especially with the up throw up air, it didn't look like leazure was very adept with the matchup. But whoa, especially since we're going to a stage like FOD, that down smash, as you saw right there, can be incredibly devastating with some excellent coverage.
Exactly, especially when you get to those platforms, right? So when you're covering these options, you're saying, I'm going on this platform, you have to be scared to jump up because you might be jumping into one of those down smashes. Those blenders are so scary. Now, what's also very prominent in this matchup is Shine's input is down B. And when you're holding down and you go into the blender, you're saying, hey, Peach, hit me with every single hit of this down smash and take me those super high percentages very quickly. Very effective.
And we saw something similar to that actually in the opening of the match. You noticed something like 48% from a single down smash. But look at that. Leazure nearly got the Shine spike. The float was just enough to make it so that she was back onto the stage. But still, I like them. I like the ideology. I like the ideal.
So right now, we're seeing leazure getting hit by that. There's the float nair, and that's going to be enough to finish. So that was another example of why down smash is really strong. Oh, there's a potential edge guard opportunity. Oh, not enough. Okay, so another reason why down smash is so strong is because sometimes, depending on how you DI, you could be thrown off the stage super quickly. And for someone like Fox, he can lose to things like turnips, or he can lose to things like nairs as soon as he gets back onto the stage. Because Peach has this float, you can constantly shift the threat zone and adjust to how the recovery is coming back onto the stage.
We've seen some beautiful things from Peach on this stage in particular. Can't help but think about that 4-stock that Armada got on Leffen at Beast 5. So Peach definitely has some pretty solid tools, and the fact that this has a higher ceiling means that she's not going to be as susceptible to some of those early up throw up air KOs.
And finally getting that punish, drop down Shine, and yet again, down smash coming back into play again.
52% from 2 down smashes, getting the grab, and that's another great thing about the stage. Sometimes those platforms, when they disappear, allow Peach to have access to that chain throw that she has on Fox.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and what's so funny about this stage is that throughout the transformations, this stage actually can benefit everyone in the cast because the platforms shift and give so many different options. But when you have forward throw at those high percentages, you can get the job done on any stage.
Man, that just looked so rough for leazure, so rough. And I think it all comes back, once again, to that aggression that we saw from him. As soon as he was recognizing how often leazure would just be willing to go in, kind of throw out options carelessly, all that Rich had to do was just shield, down smash, down smash, down smash.
Now leazure playing to my heartstrings here.
Playing to everybody's heartstrings here.
You know, and also playing to the matchup. Chooses Captain Falcon here. Now, the reason why you're picking this character in this matchup is specifically because Falcon possesses this knee, this massive killing power that has so much knockback that Peach won't even get a chance to use her floats to come back onto the stage, which is a really smart idea. But the problem is you have to make sure you build the percentages and then you find that kill confirmation. But I think Leazure's been having a little bit of difficulty last match just pinning down Rich since this counter pick to Peach.
Leazure's game plan is very simple here. He wants to stay on stage as much as possible unless he is carrying Rich to the blast zone, because you're going to be seeing in this matchup, Falcon has very lackluster options when it comes to getting back onto the stage, and Rich can just put out a wall of turnips until he goes to the blast zone himself. The turnip connects, nair, that's going to be a dead race car driver.
Yeah, pretty early, and that's exactly what you're talking about. This character has such a rough recovery, but has such a strong on-stage game. So it really comes down to playing your best during this stock, because as soon as you leave, that's it, buddy. That's that stock.
And noticing how many down smashes that Rich is throwing out, leazure is going to probably look to use Falcon's quick speed as well as the knee to plant some really satisfying punishes anytime that option whiffs. Ooh. Nice knee right there at the Arizona percent, bringing it back to 3 stocks apiece. But he's got to be careful. Percent inching higher and higher means that he's more susceptible to being thrown off stage, and that's exactly where Rich wants him.
Yeah, that was great spacing on that there. And now it's led to all of this. Man. He is going to be able to go high here, immediately down smash, guessing that he would see leazure and choose the get up attack. Wow. And now, that doesn't work in this game, homie.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Doesn't quite work out in this game. A Raptor boost. Pretty decent on stage as a combo starter, but you can't really use it that often as a recovery, as it does not allow you to snap onto the ledge. See if leazure can maybe bring it back. It's a nice string, beautiful knee after that bear, and all of a sudden this is just a 17% difference.
Yeah, it's definitely, that's what I've been talking about quite a bit, is that equalizer, right? Each character possessing one, but that's what makes this such an interesting matchup, so unique. That back air and those rising nairs, holding onto stage position here, overextends, and still maintaining to pick up the punish yet again, and that's going to be more than enough. That's
the thing. Falcon didn't have very much room to run around. Rich did a really good job of isolating him to the corner and then off stage and just put on so much punishment, but maybe this is leazure's time to find some punishment of his own. Had a pretty decent combo to start with. Finds another knee, gets him off stage. Another knee! What? Nearly the stock. Pixels away from making this an even stock game.
Nearly.
Oh. Yeah, nearly. What do you mean?
I tried to make the shout out to Infinity. All right.
What?
Yeah, with the puns. So, we're going in with the grab up throws.
Oh, near. I hate you so much. Near. What a piece of Using the Falcon kick, makes it back on stage, gets the latch. That is so critical. The nair would have been the nail in the coffin, giving this set straight to Rich. Gets the grab, gets the knee right afterwards. He's going to need a massive punish here. He's going to need to play absolutely perfect if he wants to bring this back, and it's starting with the grab. Doesn't find much of a follow-up afterwards. Gets the grab after that nair.
There's a nice knee. There's another knee.
Oh my goodness. And he took the jump.
Oh, Playful's elbow.
Wow.
What a comeback.
I cannot believe that he got away with that. I cannot believe that he made that comeback. Absolute insanity here at Absolute Battle 6. Gotta love it as leazure brings it all the way back with Falcon.
Have your excuses ready.
Beautiful.